So hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is a tattoo tour and we're going to take you on our little adventure and show you our tattoos. Yeah?
I suppose, see what happens.
I suppose. This is taking us many times.
So yeah, we're going to talk you through our tattoos. I have 17 tattoos in total and Nathan has 6.
5.
5?
Yeah, I've got 5. I think. 6. Yeah, I've got 6. Do you know what? It's because it's my first one. I keep forgetting.
Okay. But anyway, I have 17 tattoos. Nathan has 6 tattoos.
Yep.
So we're going to do it sort of, I'll talk you through 2 or 3 of mine and Nathan will say 1 of his and then 2 or 3 of mine and back and forth like that. We're going to go through what they are, who tattooed them, pain rating, and if they mean anything to us, which a lot of them don't.
Right, a little bit of meaning, backstory. Yeah,
backstory. So my first ever tattoo was Keep Moving Forward on my arm. I got that a few days after my 18th birthday, so it was August 2014. I got it done by Ricky at the family business. He's not at the family business anymore, he's at South City I think in London. Yeah, it was my first tattoo. I think it was, I can't remember the pain, it was good.
We're going to tell you the pain
6 years
if we
ago.
can remember.
Yeah, I think pain is really weird with tattoos because it depends on the artist. Some artists are really heavy-handed.
I think it depends on the person as well.
On the person?
Yeah, individual.
Oh yeah, of course,
well.
Your pain threshold is important, but also definitely, like...
Everybody's different.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, no, I was probably say it didn't hurt enough for me to, like, I booked another tattoo like a few weeks later, so it didn't like deter me from tattoos. So I'd probably say like a 2 out of 10. No, 2 out of 10. 2 out of 5. We do 5 out of 10.
Do 5.
2 out of 5. Yeah. I like it. It's from a quote from Walt Disney. If you've seen Meet the Robinsons, you'll know the quote.
Keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
Keep moving forward. But yeah, I like it a lot. I still like it. It's in a typewriter font. He did it intentionally to sort of miss out pieces, like as if the ink was getting pressed into the paper.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was my first one. Should I go for my second one?
Yeah.
So my second one was a mandala on my back. I knew for like a year or so before that I wanted a mandala somewhere. I think it was when they just started getting really big and before people started getting mandalas all over them.
Oh, so you started the trend.
Just saying. Yeah, no, so I got a mandala on my back and that hurt so much. It was probably a solid 9 out of 10.
I thought we were doing out of 5.
5 out of 5. I
feel like... Solid 9 out of 10, even though we're doing it out of 5.
That's how much it hurt. Okay, let's do it out of 5. Okay, so it's probably a 5 out of 5 for pain. It hurt so much I didn't get a tattoo for 3 years afterwards.
That's mad.
3 years.
That is crazy.
It hurt that much. It felt like, even though it's quite a small bit at the top of my back, it felt like it was my whole back. I don't know if it's because of my scoliosis, I don't know, but it fucking hurt. Which, yeah, so there's a 3-year gap between that and my next tattoo, so it's probably a good segue for you to talk about your first tattoo. Okay,
so my first tattoo I got in June 2019, last year. I got it by Sam Kitchener at DYNAMITE.
Yeah.
DYNAMITE Tattoos, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, we'll put the link in the description. And basically, it's an X, and it's basically because my birthday falls on 10th of the 10th. And the Roman numeral for 10 is X. And I was like, I found that really cool because birthday on 10th of the 10th, that's quite a good birthday.
Yeah. And
I wanted a tattoo for ages, but I wanted something like small, but not too small.
Yeah.
And originally when we had it done, it was bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
So we did this little X, we did that a while ago before, brought that in, and then it ended up being what's on your arm now, which is quite a bit bigger, but
it was, yeah.
It fits your arm nicely, and if it's going to fit around the rest of your tattoos on that arm nicely.
I quite like it, and like I say, at least like it means something to me. The pain, I was so nervous for it. I'm not gonna lie.
You were.
I was like, as soon as I sat down, I was like,
you're not good with needles, are you?
No, I'm like terrified of needles. I was like so scared, and now I'm like, I mean, like the tattoos that I've got now, I've got a little bit extreme, like 8 hours long and stuff like that. So it's like, I think it's mentally, you've got to be mentally prepared.
You can't say, oh, you're scared of needles, scared of injections, because it's not the same thing at all. I wouldn't even like.
It's not.
I'm scared of like needles, and I'm scared of blood tests, but I have tattoos around my inside of my arm. It's like it's not the same. Like,
I'd say the pain was 2 out of 5. Yeah, for my ex,
Yeah.
100%, 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
I'd say 1 point is mentally. Do you know what I mean? Because it was my first tattoo.
Yeah.
I'd say mentally I was not
But
like.
the actual physical tattoo was not as.
No, it didn't hurt. I wouldn't say it hurt at all. I was quite nice. It was quite steady for my first tattoo.
Yeah. Cool. So my next one I got in October 2017. So it was a 3-year gap between that and my back. So I got a photo at the back of my cat Bailey. I took the photo and I actually drew it. I might put it on the screen. Who knows? I drew a photo of him with some flowers, and then I took a photo of his back, sent it to her. It was Rebecca Vincent at Parliament Tattoo in London, and she just sort of redid it literally as I got there. She was just sort of took the photo, the drawing, and then made it what it is. I'd probably say it also didn't hurt that much. Did you do yours out of 10 or was it out of 5?
5.
Okay.
Why are you getting confused?
I don't know. It was probably like a 2, 3 out of 5. I think it was a bit sensitive because the skin there is quite sensitive. I remember her giving me a lollipop because she was like, "It's gonna hurt. Suck on this." Yeah, I like that one. My one after that was coordinates at the back of my arm. I got by Melanie Gracie on Instagram. I tag her and everything. But she isn't normally at a studio in Glasgow, but she guest spots. At this time it was in Leicester. And it's just coordinates to Disneyland that I've mentioned with my sister Alice. Yeah, just because it's our favourite place. We like it a lot. We go there a lot together. It's somewhere very important to both of us. And yeah, I'd say that one was probably like 1 out of 5. Didn't hurt at all because the lines were so small, and Mel is like very like light-handed. I've got another tattoo by her, and she's so light-handed that she doesn't hurt at all. So I'd highly recommend, even if you have to travel to Glasgow. She does get a spot in the south of England quite often as well, like once, twice a year. So yeah, recommend. Yeah, that was my next one. Do you want to go for your next one, or should I go for one?
No, you go for one.
Another one of mine.
I feel like we're opening presents at Christmas, and it's like, no, yeah, you open one.
My 5th tattoo was some peony flowers I have on my hip. I had that done in November 2018. So yeah, these hurt a lot. They stuck to about 4.5 hours. So it's probably my longest tattoo I had ever.
Really?
And, yeah.
Is it still today the longest tattoo you've ever had? 4 hours. It is, isn't it? Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Mad.
4.5 hours, but I have got a day booked next month.
If it happens.
If it happens. Yeah, so, but yeah, no, these really hurt, and it was by, I can't remember his name. Time Out Cut. Oh, that's it, I can't actually, like, I struggle to pronounce his name because I don't want to butcher it, but his name, he normally is at Salon SERPENT in Amsterdam. His name's Roald. But he tattooed me in Edinburgh. I can't remember the name of the studio, but he was guest spotting there. And so I travelled to Edinburgh, he travelled to Amsterdam, not specifically for me, he was guest spotting. And I got my hip tattoo. It's just 3 peonies, quite heavy lines, and then a lot of dot work, so it just really hurt. I'd probably say that was 4 out of 5. Not enough for me to not like go 3 years without a tattoo again, but it really hurt. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, for my next tattoo I got was, funnily enough, the next month in July, and it's a sunflower, because our song together is Sunflower, from Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, and I love Spider-Man, and just Spider-Man, he's amazing.
Yeah, the song Post Malone.
As well, I love Post Malone. I've seen him live and stuff like that, and yeah, it's like such a like big song for like the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
Even so, like it's just it means a lot to me. So I want a sunflower. So I got a sunflower on my ankle, and do you know what? I'd say this is 0 out of 5.
Also, we haven't even mentioned, I also have it. It's magic.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I also have the sunflower tattoo.
You may as well say this now, haven't you? We've got a joint matching tattoo.
Yeah.
By Sam Kitchener in Northampton again, who did my ex.
Yeah.
For me, the pain rating was 0. I didn't feel a thing, and it was done so quickly.
Which is weird, because I thought it was quite painful.
I was so
like,
tidy.
It's probably a good example of people with different pain thresholds. I thought he's was quite heavy-handed. or maybe it was just a sensitive spot, I don't know, but
I thought it was tiny.
I was like, oh, when is this going to be over? Like, I was waiting.
Really?
Yeah, it really hurt.
Mine was rapid. See,
Still
that was the
like
thing.
3 out of 5.
I went first.
Tattoos, yeah.
But you was quicker because it's like, well, the more you get like used to drawing the same thing, weren't it?
Yeah.
It's the same tattoo, that's what he said.
Yeah.
So I went first, and I was like, yeah, it was easy.
Yeah. You always want to go first with like when you get tattooed at the same
Yeah,
time.
because that's from, I think it's the mental point of view of being like...
Yeah, I think the first like easily it's like first like 5-ish tattoos you get, you're like you have to hype yourself up for it and it's a bit of adrenaline rush and then you get used to it and it's like going for like a hair appointment or something. You're just sort of like, yeah, okay, sit down, do it sort of thing. Until the needle literally just about touches skin, you're like, you get that adrenaline like, fuck.
And then once it's done, once it's going, it's like,
yeah,
it's fine.
But yeah, no, so sunflower matching tattoos.
Yeah, we got that together in July
matching.
2019.
Yeah.
Fun. I found it steady.
So my next one I got in February 19, so rewind back a bit from the sunflower tattoo. February 2019 I got Ferris Bueller tattooed, a scene from Ferris Bueller when they're in the museum and they're standing there looking at a piece of art. It's in a sort of style where they have no faces and stuff, very line work. And it says under it, "Life moves pretty fast," which is a quote from Ferris Bueller. I always loved the film Ferris Bueller. It's one of my favourite films. From a kid, a lot of people my age don't know what it is. They're like, "Oh, what's that tattoo?" And I'm like, "Oh, Ferris Bueller," and they're like, "What?" But yeah, that didn't really hurt very much. It was done by Heidi Kay, who is at the Good Fight Tattoo in London. She's really good. She's quite light-handed, really quick, and yeah, I really like that tattoo. I think the only thing I would have is probably had it in a different location so I can see it often. It's probably the one of the tattoos that I get complimented by other tattoo artists. They'd notice how straight the lines are and stuff like that, and they're like, "Who did that?" So yeah, I like it. Probably solid 2 out of 5 for pain. The closer it got to my chin, the more it hurt, but yeah.
Tidy.
Cool. My one I got after that was my Flower Girl, which I got in April 2019. I got this done by Emily Malice, who is at FATALE in London. Yeah, she's just sort of like, I think the whole meaning behind it is supposed to be self-love, because she's just a girl who has loads of flowers and is blossoming. She's holding a sunflower, which I didn't actually like. The good thing, like the really interesting thing about Emily, if you ever get tattooed by her, is you go and she draws it up in front of you. Like, you come with the ideas, you send it to her, so she has a vague idea, but she just literally gets out all her drawing stuff and like reference images and just draws it all in front of you. It's really cool.
It's cool because it's unique to you then.
Yeah, it's completely. She does a few of these botanical girls, but they're all completely different and personal. But she did a sunflower for the heart, which I didn't ask her to do, but it just...
kind of ties in.
Yeah, which was really nice because you know how we feel about sunflowers, they are flowers sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's really cool. It did hurt quite a bit. I'd say probably like a 3.5.
You was red.
Yeah, my skin goes really red when I get tattooed. But yeah, she's really nice. I like her hair a lot. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. My next one was May 2019. I got one like pretty much every month in 2019. I sort of went for it. A hand poke design on my wrist. That was done by on Instagram. She's Ivy something, Indigo. No, Ivy. On Instagram, she's Indigo Park, I think. Indigo Park Tattoo. Her name's Beth. She's at FEMME in London as well. Yeah, which I got the other side done as well. I'm going to do that eventually, but it's just a little stick and poke design. She does a lot of the similar designs and she just edits it to you when you get there. But yeah, I would probably say this is 1 out of 5. It didn't hurt at all. Stick and poke, it's not a machine, it's just a little needle on a stick, just plucking at your skin.
I think it's a good segue for mine.
Yeah.
So my next tattoo was the Norse mythology tattoo that I got on my forearm.
Yep.
By Pookie
Pokes on Instagram, yeah. But Keely at Evermore.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so this was my first like stick and poke tattoo that I ever had, and geez, I was like, when did I? What month?
September 2019.
So we went for like 2 months without getting a tattoo.
You went for 2 months.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I went 2 months without getting a tattoo, and then yeah, I think the fear of getting another tattoo, but it not being the same as electric.
So it's like going from the beginning again of never having a tattoo, because it's going to be a completely different feeling.
Yeah, and I think it's like the mental aspect because
that's how you mess yourself up, is mentally thinking about,
So I probably should have ate more as well, but I didn't faint, but I felt like I was gonna. And it's such straight lines, and it's such a unique way of being tattooed. And I'd recommend everyone should try it. It's so easy.
Especially if you're really scared of tattoos, and I think it's a good. If you really want just one tattoo and you want it quite light and everything, it's probably a good method because it doesn't hurt as much, I'd say.
I think it was very. I think it's just unusual looking at because I looked at it, and someone with like a needle just prodding away.
Yeah.
It's very peculiar.
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 Yeah.
It's very odd. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't faint, but I went to the toilet and I was like, fuck, this is difficult. Like, I'm struggling a little bit. But then after that, we got some like snacks and I was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't say it hurt. I'd say that was like a 1 out of 5. Very steady.
Yeah.
It's a symbol for safety and protection.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. So far.
So after I got my hand poke tattoo in May 2019, in June I got my... No, in the same month, in May 2019, I went back to FEMME, went back to Emily Mallett's, and I got my scoliosis skeleton on the back of my arm. I wanted it to be a similar sort of design to the flower girl, so it's a skeleton with flowers entwined into it, and it's got scoliosis because I had scoliosis. I had surgery when I was 14 in 2011, I think. Anyway, I had scoliosis surgery, so I sent her my x-ray, I sent her the sort of thing I wanted. She knew about the sort of theme I was going for because I saw her 2 months later and spoke to her about it. So yeah, I really like the skeleton. The only thing is I wish I got it somewhere else because I never...
Wish you got it somewhere else?
No, I don't wish I got it somewhere else because I do like where it is.
Yeah.
I just never see it, and I love it, so I wish I could see it more, but yeah, she did that and I really love it.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this, but this is the end of part 1. We didn't realise that this would go on as long as the video actually did go on for. So this is the end of part 1. Click here for part 2. And yeah.
Find out more about our tattoos in the next one.
Click it.